This is Jill from Wander Off and Journeys. Thanks for joining us on our channel for our first official video. This is from the Short Circuit 40th anniversary that was in Astoria, Oregon. Now, the first panel we watched was with the engineers that created Johnny Five, which was wonderful because we got to see a lot of concept art and hear stories about how he was created. It was also really fun to hear about how he was operated, which a lot of the moving parts that you see were just really a part with one of the engineers holding it, moving stuff. The other one we stayed for was the Crosby and Speck panel, which was Steve Guttenberg and Ali Sheedy. Unfortunately, we weren't allowed to record a whole lot in there. We were lucky to snap a couple pictures and not get caught. But it was really fun. There were a lot of audience questions, including some that stumped them. We really enjoyed hearing about their friendship making a movie. Now, we also got to visit Stephanie's house, and we did a couple different days. The first one was because it was a VIP party, and Steve and Allie both showed up to talk to us and say hi. And we also got to see Johnny Five break out and dance. There were a lot of props around the property that nodded to the movie, which made sense because it is, I believe, an Airbnb, so you can actually rent it out and stay there. It was a lot of fun getting to see those, though.
Roll disassemble number 5.
Johnny Five broke down before we could get porch pictures at the VIP party. But day 2, we got to Stephanie's house early enough that we were able to watch him get unloaded from the truck, which was an extra treat. Just being able to see how many people and what coordination it took to get him off of there. Fun fact is there were a lot of voiceovers in Short Circuit because of how loud Johnny Five was when he was actually running.
Start the line there. This is your photo.
You're gonna have
real trouble. Okay.
Yeah, the gravel spins really bad.
Now, I don't know if you can hear him, but he was talking while he was rolling down the street. I don't know if that was pre-recorded or if it was actually live, because the guy that does do the voice for him was there. I didn't see him this day, though. And we did ultimately end up getting our picture with both Steve and Allie and Johnny Five. The 80s prom was so much fun and probably my favorite part, especially the dressing up. There were so many people that chose to dress up, and we saw lots of costumes. But some of the favorites were this Ghostbuster who definitely got his dance on. Also, we got to see Teen Wolf and Jareth and Sarah from Labyrinth. Fun fact, because Toby Froud, who played the baby in Labyrinth, heard that Jareth and Sarah were there. He actually came to the prom to see them.
Number 5 is alive.
Johnny Five, of course, was the robot of the hour for 80s prom. And it was a surprise that we even got to have Johnny Five there, much less two of them. Earlier in the convention, there were supposed to be two of them, one at the main armory where all of the guest photos and signings and stuff were, and one that was supposed to be at the house for pictures. However, the one at the armory never showed because it was stuck in customs and didn't get there until the evening of the prom. And as we saw earlier, the one at the house actually broke down. So they ended up calling in a different one from Texas. So that is, at this point, 3 Johnny Fives, 2 of which ended up being at the 80s prom and dancing the night away. Of course, he did dance to Who's Johnny, but in order to not anger the YouTube gods, I couldn't use that. So you get this music instead. Now, at the end of the night, they did actually crown the king and queen of the prom, which ended up being the Ghostbuster and Sarah. Thanks for watching our channel, and if you like our content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.